Oh yeah, it's coming up. This is one of the best budget big surf reels next to the Okuma Rockaway HD. This is the Okuma Surf 8K. This is a reel with big drag, a ton of line capacity, and a great affordable price. There's more though, stick around. So, if you want to be elite all year round, you want to catch big fish anywhere you go, you want to know all about the best fishing gear in its class, please click on the subscribe button and hit that bell notification for some of the crispiest surf fishing videos out here. This is the Okuma 8K. I've been using this reel for about a few months with great success. I've taken this reel to the surf and landed big fish, the jetty, the pier, everywhere there's big fish, this reel has done it. This reel is a tank. I'm pretty sure you can land any inshore fish with this reel. You can probably land a shark up to 7 feet with this reel, I bet. It has a torque, it has a 4.71 to gear ratio. Man, that is some power. And to add on to the power, this reel has a whopping 40 pounds of drag with carbonite drag washers. It can also hold up to 700 yards of 50-pound braid. I honestly doubt that anything inshore is going to be able to spool you, especially with that line capacity and drag. Man, honestly, like, I've caught several bull reds. In the summer, I'm going to get my drone, I'm going to fly out that reel like 500 yards out with a big bait, and I'm dying to put a big fish on there. I want like a 7-foot shark with that thing. Well, anyways, I can say that this is a true surf fishing reel. One of my favorite things about this reel is that the tapered spool for reduced resistance and extreme casting distance. It also has a slow oscillation system with a cyclonic flow rotor to keep your line lay even and dry. The Surf 8K has a heavy-duty brass DFD and a spool shaft stabilizer. It also has a corrosion resistance coating process, which is important because this is a surf fishing reel. It also has a hydroblock tight drag seal. This is important too. The coating, the drag seal, you're going to be getting this reel wet. You might even have to swim out or walk out to one of the sandbars. Here in Texas, we got 3 sandbars. You're going to have to get wet when you're surf fishing. And when you're at the jetty, let's say if you're soaking bait at the jetty and you spike it on the rocks with a rod spike, some of them on heavy days where the wind is blowing hard from like the south or southeast, or when the wind is blowing against the jetties, man, them waves are going to hit your reel, and it's important that the reel is protected. Overall, I've been landing big fish with this reel. I've landed a bunch of fish over 40 pounds easily with this reel. And honestly, I've yet to have a problem. You know, I'm really skeptical of budget reels. This reel here, man, this is the king of budget reels, especially for surf fishing. This reel really excels in the casting distance. I've been casting 8 and bait way out there with this reel. The long cast spool really makes a huge difference in distance over a standard spinning reel. To me, that's important. Along with the heavy drag and gear ratio, the reel has really exceeded in conditions that are tough, such as fishing the channels of the jetty. Surf fishing can be hard on a reel, but jetty fishing is another beast. The reels have to be able to clear at least 50 yards to surpass the rocky bottoms. But see, not only does the long spool help, I mentioned earlier that the Surf 8K has a heavy-duty brass DFD and spool shaft stabilizer. That's going to be extremely helpful in the sense that when you are ready to cast, that shaft has to be able to hold that much weight when you're casting, because reels do bend and they twist and warp during heavy casts. My other favorite thing about this reel is it's really loud clicker. I really dislike quiet clickers, but this reel clicker is so loud that I can hear it over some distance over the waves and the wind. And honestly, one of the best things about any reel is how it sounds when a fish is peeling drag. This clicker is slick. It sounds nice, clear, crisp drag pulling. And one of the other best things about this reel, honestly, actually, you know what? This one takes the cake. With all these great features, under 120 bucks, man, that is a deal. You're not going to find any other big surf reel that can handle big fish for the price. The price is a big sweet spot on this reel. It's insane. Overall, I really like this reel. It has all the features that I look for in a spinning reel at an amazing price. So the verdict, I love this reel. If you're looking to get a budget beast, you need to get this reel. I have a link in the description to the Okuma website for this reel out of convenience. Well, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. This reel has been very fun to fish with. I love it. Honestly, I'm thinking about getting me a second one. And by the way, I have a few other Okuma reels to review. I'm looking forward to reviewing, so stay tuned.